Who says activism is a waste of time? Who says calling for a boycott doesn't have any impact on corporate America? You've probably heard about the new law Republicans passed in Georgia that makes it harder for people, especially black people, to vote. And that President Joe Biden called it Jim Crow in the 21st century. Just a few days ago, Delta Airlines, one of the largest companies based in Georgia, put out a ridiculously mealy-mouthed statement where they glossed over the restrictive parts of the new law while lauding other parts of the bill. Quote, the legislation signed this week improved considerably during the legislative process. Coca-Cola, another big Georgia-based company, also issued a cautious statement that did not outright condemn the legislation. But the backlash to the new law was so severe that today Delta's CEO released a statement saying, and I quote, I need to make it crystal clear that the final bill is unacceptable and does not match Delta's values. After having time to now fully understand all that is in the bill, coupled with discussions with leaders and employees in the black community, it's evident that the bill includes provisions that will make it harder for many underrepresented voters, particularly black voters, to exercise their constitutional right to elect their representatives. That is wrong. The entire rationale for this bill was based on a lie, that there was widespread voter fraud in Georgia in the 2020 elections. This is simply not true. Unfortunately, that excuse is being used in states across the nation that are attempting to pass similar legislation to restrict voting rights. That is quite a pivot from the legislation improved during the process. A few hours later, the Coca-Cola CEO appeared on CNBC to say this.
Let me be crystal clear and unequivocal. This legislation is unacceptable. It is a step backwards, and it does not promote principles we have stood for in Georgia around broad access to voting, around voter convenience, about ensuring election integrity. And this is frankly just a step backwards.
These CEO pivots happened because activists have been successfully putting pressure on the corporations. Today, 72 black executives signed a letter calling on companies to take a stand against efforts to make voting harder. Former American Express CEO Kenneth Chenault, who is black, told NBC News, quote, it's not enough to issue a general statement and say, we believe in fair elections. The issue is, what do you say in Georgia, Florida, Indiana? You have to publicly oppose it, and you have to bring your resources to bear to try to effectuate the right outcome. Now, some people might say too little, too late, and that's true. The bill is now law in Georgia. On the other hand, as we reported on this show yesterday, this is now a nationwide voter suppression attempt by Republicans. And if the backlash in Georgia prevents other states from going through with it, that's a good thing. So it's important to keep up the pressure. Remember, democracy is at stake. Free and fair elections are on the line. Many of us have, not surprisingly, focused on that odious part of the bill that bans people from giving water to voters waiting in line. It naturally grabs our attention, shocks us. But it's not the worst thing in the bill. The worst thing in the bill is that now the Republican-controlled legislature in Georgia basically is in charge of elections there, and it'll decide which votes count in Georgia and which don't. Let's be very clear. If this law had been in existence in November of 2020, Donald Trump would have won Georgia, and Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff would not now be members of the Senate. It's as blatant and undeniable as that.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.